What's going on, guys? Zach Attack back at it once again with some more footage for you. This time it's going to be Wiwa, one of my favorite game modes, with one of my favorite teams, my Spectro team. Now, I've definitely farmed way too many Capitanes for my Zani build, but I got her Sig. I wanted her to be super strong. She's the big sword character. You need the big sword character cleaves to hit heavy, so I thought that would be super fun. My Zani's absolutely cracked out, one of the best builds I've seen for her, so I just spent a lot of time making sure she was perfect, and this team is so satisfying to play. I know a lot of people will lead in doing a kind of more hyper carry Phoebe rotation where they'll just blow all of Phoebe's cooldowns at the very beginning to get her intro for Zani at the very beginning. You know, I see the appeal of that playstyle. Personally, one of the big things for me that I like to do is Quickswap playstyle. I think it's really fun. As you can see, I'm kind of swapping between each one of Zani's slashes and her ult here. I think that's just one of the coolest things to do. There's a lot of like controversy about things that do or don't work in Quickswap teams. So, you know, the first thing is, what's nice is rejuvenating Glow Rover, it buffs the whole team. If you give him intros, he can continue to buff the whole team's attack for 30 seconds. So basically it's a permanent buff as long as you're swapping well and giving him intros. Phoebe is actually really nice because Moonlit and Heron both work even after you swap. I tested both. I think a lot of people thought they didn't, but this is where we get her her best thing, which is her outro. Now her outro is crazy because look at this amount of damage that she's able to amp Zani with the outro. She's literally just melting through these waves like butter, which is just the coolest thing. And getting Zani was the best addition I could have to my Phoebe S Rover team because you'll find a lot of times that the grouping on these waves gets really wonky, especially with Phoebe and S Rover. But the beautiful part is in this Triple Quickswap team, we're actually able to mitigate that completely because you'll see here, what's cool is the wave splits. What I'm able to do is use Zani UA1 to hit those two enemies. Phoebe will then reorient me. I can use her reorientation with S Rover and Zani to replace Zani in the middle of the wave, and then now I'm able to use Phoebe to redirect Zani so she'll appear over here, redirect back to Phoebe, and then now Zani's been kind of redirected back in the middle of the wave, and now we're just kind of cleaving through these waves like butter again. So I found this team to be really cool. None of the buffs that Phoebe gives vanish on swap, which is really cool. I didn't know Moonlit and Heron actually worked if you swap away from her, and so does her outro. Her outro is really huge, as you saw me cleaving through those waves. That's one of the coolest things about this team is that when all the buffs line up, Zani is just hyper buffed to another level, and really, really satisfying character to play. It's crazy to think that I can actually do up to 150k on my last hit of her UA in a Quickswap style team. It's really incredible. And I just like playing the style. I think it's really fun. I think it's really satisfying. So he's just one of the coolest characters that you can swap between every single hit of her lib. So you can do the first attack swap, second attack swap, third attack swap, and it's just really satisfying to be able to do that and see her doing her full lib combo completely off screen while you're on other characters. Just really, really, really cool. Of course, she has her charge parry that she can use as well to fill time. It's just a great character, great team, and really the buff that we needed here in Wiwa. So you'll see here I finish on this side with a really, really nice score of 4290. Now my first side I had to reset because I'm sharing weapons, so my score should be higher, but you can see Zani 75,322, which is pretty crazy, and I was able to get a really good stat spread on her. For Phoebe, I'm running her on the Moonlit set. She has really good stats on this too. She's using String Master, and then I was able to get her a super solid set of substats for this. I felt pretty satisfied with it. The only teammate that's really lacking on this team is Spectro MC. Now, you know, his crit rate's 58, but he gets another 15% from his S1, so it's really not that bad. It's 73. You know, his pieces aren't as good, but I didn't want to spend as much time investing into him. So, you know, with that, appreciate you guys for coming. Thank you very much as always, and it's been Zach Attack once again. Hope you guys have a wonderful day and see you in the next vid.